Welcome back to the MVM Show. Guys, thanks for joining me again. As always, your support means a lot. And can I ask you, do your homie a favor? Please go on Spotify, give a rating. Go on Apple Podcasts if that's where you listen. Give a rating and review. Please, it helps it. And my goal is before duck season or by duck season to have this podcast back down in the low top 40s that I've been at to before when we were just rolling hard and you guys were giving all kinds of compliments and ratings and reviews. Yes, I appreciate it so very, very much. And what else can I say about that? Yeah, it just means a lot. And thank you guys for all your support and tuning in. Share this podcast with somebody. Tell them about it. All right. Back to the questions. Great question here by Landa1_C. He said, what if any practice do you have leading up to season? Great question. Let me tell you, you'd be surprised. I really don't hardly shoot that much at all off season. I know. It's a shame. It's a crying shame. We lost an amazing trap and ski place, not far, maybe 35 minutes from my house. Took advantage of it. I mean, we went there quite a bit, and I've talked about this before, but still, even having that, I never just went there once a week and like, okay, this is going to fine-tune my skills for this duck season and going to get back in the groove. No, I've never done that. Really with those intentions. I'll tell you what I do. I do a lot of calling. Okay. We're already in July. I'm not going to lie to you. Excuse me. I have not even started practicing yet. Yes, I know how to blow a duck call. Yes, I could call ducks in. But don't think too highly of yourself that think you don't need to practice for season. I'm just telling you, again, I know you can kill ducks without calling. I know it's possible. But if you love the sport and you love duck hunting, then why not put your best foot forward, take the time and the effort to just hammer down on the call. And besides, your wife will like it. Your kids will love it. Everybody will love to hear you practicing at 5:30 in the morning on your way to work, walking out the door, pretending that you're getting ready to go duck hunting. You know what I'm saying? So I do that. And I like our kitchen. I don't know why it's got just a good little timber echo in there for some reason. I'm like, man, I sound good. You know, after a week or two, just getting really hard back on it, listening to live duck calling competitions. By the way, I've said it before. I'll say it again. If you want to listen to humans calling, go to live duck calling on YouTube and practice with those. Okay, do not go to the competition calling where it's just long hail calls and all that stuff. Those guys can duck call, great for hunting, but that's not a hunting style calling. Go to live duck calling, or better yet, look up live mallards calling, meaning you're looking up videos where people put on mallards or pintails or Wigeon calling. I hear so many people, not to sidetrack like I always do here, but I hear so many people doing Wigeon calling. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, but I think you're trying to do a Wigeon, and I don't understand why they're doing it like they're doing it. I really don't. It don't sound. I don't know if people have not listened to Wigeon or what, but it's like they're doing this just like this whistle. Like, I don't even know how to explain what they do. I wish I could pull up samples of people doing it that I've seen on Instagram, YouTube, all these things, and I'm just like, what is that? That is not a Wigeon. And for that, I am going to play you. If you don't know how a Wigeon sounds, I'm going to show you right now. If I can, here it is. Here's the app. It's the Ducks Unlimited app. It has all the duck sounds, live duck sounds. I'm going to plug them with my phone. And Ducks Unlimited is trying to get money from me. Ignore. I already give you money. Let's see here. Waterfowl ID. Go down to that. Go to Wigeon. Here's a Wigeon, okay? I'm going to help you out. See? That's a Wigeon. Not this. I don't know. I can't even. I wish I had videos of that so I could talk about it on here. I have no idea what they're doing, but that is what a Wigeon actually sounds like, okay? So I'm not going to do no more. I guess I could do. Yeah, I'm not going to do no more. That's the one I hear done wrong all the time. Yes, not everybody can sound like a mallard, but they still got the general idea, and I still think they're fine. But for Wigeon, I feel like you kind of need to do it right. You know, kind of sound like one. Because Wigeon, I've noticed personally that Wigeon will actually work pretty good if you do the calling properly. I don't know, it's weird. They really respond well to calling sometimes, I feel like, a lot of the time. Maybe even better than mallards, probably. I don't know if that's safe to say. Might get judged on that, but anyways, I definitely want to bring that one up, and just to, again, back to the question: what if any practice do you have leading up to season? And that's just calling, mainly mallard. Working on things, listen to people that are really good that sounds just like a duck, and trying to figure out how they're doing that to get the sound like a real duck. You know. Other than that, that's mainly what I do as far as practice. I also try to drop some weight too. I mean, that's not really practice, but like I feel like I like going into season. This is so weird because I lose weight in the summer. I guess because more like it's not that I'm more active, it's that you're sweating more, you're drinking more water. hint, hint. And I don't know, I'm playing a lot of softball, running a lot, doing all that kind of stuff. But when duck season comes in, yes, I'm hiking a lot and that kind of stuff. Boat, you're not getting no exercise, but like it's winter, it's cold, you stay bundled up, you're not sweating. I feel like I eat a lot too more. I think because, you know, in the summer, you're just not as hungry sometimes. But in the winter, you're cold and you're eating a lot because you're trying to stay warm and you're snacking. And I'm not a big snacker, but I definitely will do it duck hunting. So I try to just go into season trying to drop some weight, you know, and this year I'm hoping to drop 10, 15 pounds, I hope. Just not saying that that's the weight I need to be at. I'm sure I could lose more, but I just want to, for cardio, I like doing, to lose weight because it's not going to just be running down the road. I just can't get myself to do that. I get times of motivation. I'm like, yeah, that's good. I know I could lose weight that way, and then I just don't do it. Kind of kills my knees though, running in my lower back. But I really liked, and I dropped weight actually pretty fast. I'd say like in 5 weeks, I lost 12, 13 pounds doing the heavy bag punching, boxing. Basically boxing a water bag. I think it's like 120 pounds. It's heavy. It's plastic, like a soft plastic. You fill it with water, and man, it feels amazing hitting that thing. Like it don't hurt your like wrists or hands like sometimes the heavy bags do. And just doing like 3-4 rounds to start off with, because you're gonna die the first couple weeks, maybe even 4 weeks. And I know I did, but man, all of a sudden you just start getting that phase where you're going longer and longer. You're going 10, 15, 20 minutes, and it's like 25 minutes. Like, man, I couldn't even do 30 seconds when I first started. The cardio is amazing, and it's definitely good for weight loss. And then I would do jump rope on top of that. And they say jump rope, you're burning calories well after you're done doing it, just like work out in the gym. And I work out in the gym too. Me and my brother Tom's too. So that's kind of like what I like to do to come into a season, is prep like that. You know, just basically come into the season just feeling better and feeling like I can get to where I want to get fast and not have anything slowing me down. You know what I'm saying? So, that's one. Let me go to the next question. Okay, write this down. I've answered all those. Relentless underscore Gene underscore outdoor says, are you coming to Hunt, Oregon? And how many cameras do you use? And there's a few questions in here about cameras and this and that. We actually were going to hunt Oregon last year with Mario from Final Approach. We ended up not doing it. Some schedules changed. We did go to Oregon. We didn't hunt there, but we went to Heavy Shots Factory, hung out there for the day and did some filming and talking with Tina and all that stuff. But I don't have any plans yet to hunt Oregon this year. I don't know why. It's like I live 6 hours away from it. I don't know why I don't go do it other than going cold turkey. Thomas really has more of a desire to go there than I do because he wants to go hunt for Wigeon. He's seen some stuff where there's some videos and some places that there's a ton of Wigeon, and Wigeon's like almost his number one bird. If not, it is his number one bird. I'm not sure if it's mallard or Wigeon, but I think Wigeon's like right up there, possibly his number one bird. And I know his goal is to shoot 7 Drake Wigeon. That would be two. I would love to do that too, but anyways, I just don't know if we're gonna do that. As far as cameras go, just depends on what mood I'm in. But usually last year, because people seem like they like the GoPro better, I just went back to a GoPro. 10 black? I think I upgraded because mine was really old. I think it was like a 6. So I video in 4K on that GoPro and linear on the frame. Because if you do wide, nobody likes to watch that. It's just too far out. So you do linear, and it's just way better. 4K made a huge difference. Thomas from Hoke Outdoors talked me into that. And I think Matt from My Prairie Sportsman does it too, and even probably Jordan from Duck Gun Chronicles. But yeah, 4K, linear view, 30 frames, 50 frames, 60 frames per second, whatever. 60 sucks up a lot of battery and a lot of memory card. But that's what I do. And then I use my phone. I have an iPhone 12, I think. The big one. Camera's plenty good. Picks up your voice good. I video vlog with it for myself. Use the selfie side of it. And then video, say if I shoot a bird, so I'm hands-free, got the GoPro on, shoot a bird, drops in the water. Soon as I put my gun down, I grab my phone and I video everything else in between there. So you basically go from that GoPro back to a really nice view with the phone. I tried doing the camcorder. I like it. A lot of people don't like it, but there's another issue with it is if you are solo, you can't do it. If you were two guys, you can miss a lot of opportunities. Like me and Thomas did it 2 years ago and missed tons of opportunities. If, say 7 birds come in, Tom's the only one shooting while I'm sitting there using the camcorder with my hands tied up using a camera. It looks cool because you can zoom in, watch birds get crushed and all that stuff, but what we decided to do when the opportunity never presented itself last year, but what we decide to do for filming is if there's 3 or more of us hunting together, then one of us is going to film with the camcorder because 2 guys shooting into a group is good enough. You don't, unless you have a flock of 40. I mean, there's no point of having more than 2 shooters, in my opinion. We just don't like to do it. Doesn't mean it's wrong. I know people do that, but that's just how we like to do it. Not saying anybody is wrong for doing that. I may have worded that wrong, but so if there's 3 or more, we're using the camcorder, no GoPro, and camcorder for the whole thing. You don't need to use anything else, and it picks up the audio good, gets good footage. It's fun to watch. If it's 2 or less, me and Thomas or myself, it's just GoPro and iPhone to do it. So that's what I use. And so somebody asking about what's the best starter camera, I'll give you 2 options here. One's going to be for filming your own hunts, and the other one's for taking pictures, because that might have been what you're asking. If you're self-filming, you want to film your hunts, get the GoPro, the newest GoPro out. If you don't want to spend that much money, get like last year or 2 years ago's version. Film in 4K, 30 to 50 frames per second, 30 to 60 frames per second if you want, and then linear, and then your cell phone. That's it. That's all you need. You'll be totally fine, I promise you. For a camera picture for stills, I had this Sony A7R. Oh, do I have the 2? Sony A7R3. No. Shoot, now I can't remember. I think I have the Sony A7R3, okay? And I paired that with a 35 millimeter lens, which is a prime lens. It goes down to 1.4 on the aperture, which is very expensive. I think that the lens itself, so the camera body was like either $1,000 or $1,500 just for the camera body. For the Sony A7R3, the lens was $2,000 or $2,500. So you say, man, those pictures are insane, good pictures. Well, you got to spend the money to have that. That's just bottom line. I used Nikon in the past for stuff. It just wasn't that good. Sorry, I'm trying to write my own notes here. Also, what I bought and I had saved up for 2 years for this lens was the now I'm gonna forget what lens that it's. It goes from it's the long range lens. It's a 200 to 600 or 150 to 600 millimeter, and it's a Sony as well. And that's what I do my bird photography with. And there is better lenses out there than that, but that one was another $2,000, $2,500. I had to save for a couple years for that one. That's one of my favorite lenses for those awesome in the marsh shots, cross the marsh, because you got to be quite a ways away from your subject. But those just look so cool and blurs out the background, just gives you that whole vibe. I don't know, I like it a lot. But the 35 millimeter is a better lens, actually, more expensive. It makes you look like you're a professional. Now, let me say this. Just because you have those cameras doesn't mean your shots are going to look like a professional. There's a lot of learning curve in there. Trust me, I went through it. The only reason I went through it super fast, I feel like half a season, I'm still got a lot to learn. But I'm just saying, where I started making my pictures look halfway decent was because of Caleb Marmolejo, my buddy. That's a professional photographer and videographer. Any question I had, I'd call him, ask him, drive him nuts. And he also would show me of his pictures that were amazing. He would show me all the settings he had. That helped me a lot too. But see, the thing is, like right now, I'm rusty. And I'll get everything dialed in for halfway through season how I like it. And then comes next season when I pick the camera back up again, I forget my settings. And it's like I have to go through a lot of days where like I come back to edit the pictures and I'm like, oh my goodness, how'd you forget to do this or that? Or turn this on or off, or, whatever I use for, what do you call it? For autofocus and all that stuff. It's just, you get a lot of autofocus shots, but man, when you get those 6 shots, man, you get them, and it may take you 1,000 pictures before you get that one sick one, but it's worth it. So I really love photography. I couldn't tell you a brand to get for a starter. I really couldn't. I just don't know. I just saved up and went all in. Someone said, favorite brand of duck call you like to use? I've beat this dead horse. That's JJ Lairs. I'm all about the T1 right now. I have the hybrid and the T1 on my lanyard. I'm not a big fan of is it the Maghen? I think it's the Maghen. No, it's not the Maghen. It's the A5. I'm not a big fan of the A5. I know some guests I've had on here love it. I just don't know what read I need to have in there to make me like that call. But I love the T1 with the 370, a 1.370 read in it. It could get raspy, it could get quiet, it could get insanely loud, super ducky. On the hybrid, I just like the standard read, which I believe it's a 1.350. They're all labeled and numbered, so you can buy the pre-cut kit, or the pre-cut reads. Someone said, hey, where in the world can I get some reads? Trust me, man. We're all on the same boat. I don't know what's going on with the Reedus situation. You can't find them anywhere. If you do find them, they're ones you don't use. Or it seems like, no, they're not as popular. So I know there's a lot of waterfowl sites that will sell layers, but they never have reed kits. So hopefully Brett Crow will start pumping those out again there in Chico, California, and get those rolling out on the websites again. The hybrid standard reads 1.350. Those are the 2 calls I keep on my lanyard. And now the hybrid's more forgiving, But the layers, if you're advanced on the T1, regular bore, not large bore. No, I'm sorry. Is there regular bore and small bore? No, it's large bore, I think. You want the regular bore. And I'll just tell you right now, I love that call. It's just ducky. The quack is just, sounds like an old hen. I just love them. And I love them because just how they're made and stuff. You'll just have to see. Go look at reviews on YouTube. Trust me, you will definitely. I think you like it. It might take some getting used to. I know Chase McCullough from somewhere in Wisconsin picked one up and he sent me some sound files. He sounds good. He said he's got to get used to it, but that's how it is with anything, right? Oh, all right. Let's do this real quick. I got a little surprise for you guys. So we came out with our own music. And I'm going to have him on here. I shouldn't say we're own. Like, Travis, believe it or not, wrote a lot of these lyrics. And then Memphis Slade Boys, so SLADEBOYY. So go look up on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud, any of those. So I hit this guy up. I was like, man, dude, I love your music. I found him on Spotify, and I said, would you be interested in writing music for us to use in videos and whatever and B-roll? I'm going to try to do more B-roll this year. And he was like, dude, absolutely. Like I watched your videos for years. He was basically stoked for the opportunity. I was stoked. He's pretty popular. But you can find him on Instagram. It's at Slade, SLADEBOYY. If you like just bouncing some tunes in your ride on the way to the duck blind, I do. Thomas does. We listen to rock. We listen to rap. We listen to all kinds of different stuff. But he wrote us a song. I'm going to give you a little teaser. Let you hear some of it. It's not for everybody. I get that. I take no offense. Some people are going on there trashing it. But majority of people loved it. And they're like, man, I can't wait to get the whole thing. But guess what? It's out now. And it's dropped. So you can go find it. Go look up Slade Boy. And the name of the song is Heavy Shot. That's what I'm talking about. The name of the song is Heavy Shot. And man, it just gets me pumped for a season. And Travis wrote a lot of those lyrics in there. And then Slade Boy Memphis is his first name, went in there and did kind of his own, changed the version a little bit and did it. But it's pretty sick. So it's out now. So I'm going to let you listen to the whole song. It's only 2 minutes long. And if you like it, man, go download it, hook him up, start following Slade Boy. He's going to be doing a bunch of stuff for us. And he does his own stuff, but when he's doing something for us, or we helped with the lyrics or the sound effects or whatever, he will be letting you know when it's ours. But go follow him, go listen. It's awesome. I'm so stoked. It dropped on Thursday last week on all the platforms that you want to find. So let's play it right now for you. It's pretty sick in my opinion.
Hey, it's Slade Boy and the Mid-Valley Mercenaries bringing you another banger.
Yeah.
Aye. Wake up, it's Dust, it's like we can't be late. Brand new Pro Drive X Series 1848. Man, our decoy spread look great, they'll come in straight, won't hesitate. Mountain Dew inside this Yeti, shoot Brown and or Benelli. I ain't missed a shot all morning, it ain't nothing you can tell me. Plus every hunt could be my last, I'll give it all I got. Won't say what shot I'm using, just know it's heavy shot. Woo! They coming in, let's call them quick, just like speed dial. If they fly away, we call them back, just like redial. Ain't flown like this in a while, honestly brought me a smile. My boy call them men from anywhere, I'm talking past a mile. Every day I'm not hunting, it's bad for my health. She asked me, am I hunting tomorrow? I act like I'm deaf. Shot so many ducks last hunt, honey, I can't hear. She said mallets flew across the house and you heard them loud and clear.
I mean, if I said I didn't, I would be lying.
Can't sit up in the house, rather be on the water trying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
don't
go.
care if they say they ain't flying. I'll be chasing ducks until I'm in my days of dying.
Come on, guys. You know you need to download this.
Let's go. Wake up, it's Dust to Slay, we can't be late. Brand new Pro Drive X Series 1848. Man, our decoy spread look great, they'll come in straight, won't hesitate. Mountain Dew inside this Yeti, Shoot Brown and Noah Benelli. I ain't missed a shot all morning, it ain't nothing you could tell me. Plus every hunt could be my last, I'll give it all I got. Won't say what shot I'm using, just know it's heavy shot.
What? Come on, guys. Don't even tell me you don't want to pump that in your car on the way to the duck blind. I love that song. It's called Heavy Shot. It's out now on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube, everything. So you guys got to go check it out. We got more songs coming with him. Collab. We're basically calling them collab songs. Like I said, he's got his own stuff. I like that stuff. You don't like it? It's all good. You know, some people were hating on it, just a couple, but it's all good, man. I like a lot of variety of music. I like his stuff. I like his voice. I think it hits hard, and his tunes are good. Lyrics were good. I can't wait to see what else we're gonna work on. I got a bunch of words and a bunch of lines. He's got some tunes going down, so it's gonna be awesome. I'm hoping by season we got. I'm just trying to be nice. 3 to 4 songs. I'm hoping we have like 5 or 6, just to have a playlist of songs, you know. So let me know what you guys think. You know, if you want to DM me, email me. Let me know if you downloaded it. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta comment on at least on the YouTube channel, because that's the best way to chit chat. Let us know if you downloaded this song. I want to see this episode on YouTube have 100 comments of people saying they downloaded this. He's going places. He's actually already got I think he's on Spotify, he's like over 9,000 listeners. I'm hoping to bring him up a lot higher than that. Like I said, this song was made specifically in a collaboration with him for Mid-Valley Mercenaries and Slade Boy. And the song's called Heavy Shot. So go check it out. That song just got me all pumped up, man. I can't wait. I hear people playing that in their cars. Man, if you guys do and you download that, tag me on Instagram in a story, and I'll reshare that, man. Or even in your post. Strap of ducks. Oh, boys, I'm ready for duck season. I'm so ready for duck season. You guys got to share that. Tag us. Tag Slade Boy. Tag Mid-Valley Mercenaries. We'll share it. We'll get the hype going, the pump going. I got some edits coming out with some stuff. It's going to be in our YouTube videos and our hunts for the B-roll. I'm just stoked, man. Oh, man, I'm so ready for this season. Can't wait to see what other songs we got coming. Should be working on a new one here pretty soon. That one's been kind of going on for a little while. Finally dropped. I think I'm going to end that there. I think that was a good way to go out with a bang on this one. And I like showing you guys stuff and just giving you the full mix of stuff just because you guys are so supportive. You're basically the most loyal supporters of anybody is the podcast peeps. So, that being said, we're going to wrap that up there. I don't feel like I'm missing nothing. Thanks for listening on this one. And like I said, don't forget to rate and review this podcast and go download Heavy Shot from Slade Boy and Mid-Valley Mercenaries. We'll see you on the next one.